Aleksandar Rakic is fighting Azamat Murzakanov in October. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, first of all, who's going to win this fight? Let's take a look at their latest performances, in which Aleksandar Rakic fought Yuri Prohaska, in which Yuri rocked Aleksandar Rakic in round 1. Yuri then hurt and put a lot of punishment on Aleksandar Rakic, and the rest did enough and stopped the fight in round 2.
He's trying to get up, but
Now, after this, Aleksandar Rakic went on to fight Azamat Murzakanov, in which both started out very fast, both went back and forth, both landed some great shots and kicks, but Azamat Murzakanov won by decision. Now let's take a look at Azamat's latest performances, in which he fought Alonzo Manyfield, in which Azamat started out very fast in round 1. Azamat then knocked out Alonzo Manyfield in round 2. Now after this, Azamat Murzakanov went on to fight Branson Ribeiro, in which Azamat dropped and put a lot of punishment on Branson, and the rest did enough and stopped the fight in round 1. And based off the latest performances and power, I got Azamat Murzakanov winning this fight.
Now, the UFC matchmakers really cook with this fight, as this is going to be a very interesting one, because the winner of this fight is most likely going to get closer to fighting for the belt. But anyways, let's take a look at both men, and let me tell you why this is going to be a very exciting matchup. And that's because if you look at Azamat Murzakanov, we'll see that he stands with a record of 15 wins with 11 knockouts and 1 submission. And if you look at Aleksandar Rakic, you'll see that he stands with a record of 14 wins with 9 knockouts and also 1 submission, but he has 5 losses. But he does have more high-level experience, as he's been in there with some very big and well-known names. But what makes things very interesting is the fact that Aleksandar Rakic has a massive size advantage, as he's 6'4". Meanwhile, Azamat Murzakanov is 5'10". But that's what makes things very exciting, because we know what Azamat Murzakanov has to offer, and we know that he does his best work when he's able to use his speed and footwork to close the distance and land some very good shots, and his ground game is really good. And when he was scheduled to fight Johnny Walker, I believe he was going to knock out Johnny Walker, but that fight obviously didn't end up happening. But since Aleksandar Rakic isn't an easy fight, and since he's Azamat Murzakanov's first real test, we're going to have to see if Azamat Murzakanov can have success with closing the distance and landing some very big shots on Aleksandar Rakic and possibly getting the knockout, which although I like Azamat Murzakanov because I believe he's a very big threat, I have to go for Aleksandar Rakic, as I believe he'll be able to control the range, pick his shots, which will lead to him outlanding and outclassing Azamat Murzakanov. So I got Aleksandar Rakic winning this fight.